We are going to prepare some tomatoes à la Provençal. Provençal means baked in the oven with some fresh herbs, salt, pepper, or herb de Provence. We have some beautiful tomatoes. I'm going to remove this part because it's never good to eat. Very simple. I'm removing a little bit of the skin here. And then I'm going to slice the tomato in 3 pieces. Because if you split the tomato in half, when you're going to bake it, it's going to take about 15 minutes. By slicing it in 3 pieces, it will take about 8 minutes to be cooked. And I'm going to season the tomatoes, black pepper, salt. The seasoning part is the most essential part of the cooking. Since it's so important, we're going to season on both sides. Just have to brush your tray with some oil. And I'm going to place the tomato in the tray. Some nice herb de Provence. And herb de Provence are made of oregano, thyme, rosemary. Sometimes you find lavender in it, fennel seeds. And it gives an incredible flavor. A lot of olive oil. You'll see with the water of the tomatoes, it's going to become caramelized and juicy, and it's going to be incredible in terms of flavor. I put my tomatoes in a toaster oven. It's under broil. Our tomatoes are almost cooked, and I'm going to put the sliced garlic. And we're putting it at the end because it would have burned if we started it from the beginning. They will be ready very soon. In the meantime, I'm going to slice some fresh basil. When you have many leaves of basil and you roll it without pressing too much on the leaves, you can slice your basil in a very nice julienne or chiffonade. And you make sure that you always slice the herbs at the last minute. That way they do not oxidize. The flavor is very fresh and fragrant. Let's check our tomatoes. You use a little knife, you go through the flesh, and when the knife comes back easily, it means it's cooked. I'm going to be very delicate. A little bit of the fresh basil on top. I always like to drizzle some of the oil coming from the tray because, as you can see here, the tomato caramelized. It's very tasty. Fresh tomatoes, toaster oven, 8 minutes, delicious.
To quit your job and live the life you've always dreamed of?
You're really living the dream, I would imagine, the expat dream.
I feel more free here than I do in the States.
This is it, man. This is the life.
Join me, Savannah Jane Buffett, as I follow 2 buddies from college who quit their grueling office jobs and moved down to St. John to be bartenders in paradise. Now they're not just serving drinks, they've created the #1 microbrew in the Caribbean.
I looked out and there's about 30 cubicles. And at that moment, I said, I can't.
I knew I wanted to roll the dice and that I wanted to take a break from what I was doing. Nice place to live, don't you think?
Not bad.
It was a very surreal feeling because this was all new to me. This was going to be my new home. At that point, we knew we were all in.
They're the lucky guys, man. They make beer for a living on an island.
It's just 2 guys hanging out in the Caribbean and brewing some great beer and, you know, living the dream, I guess.
Yeah.